your own jersey in public is such a power move. It's such a power move.
It's not his jersey. He was wearing Trey Turner's jersey.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's draw a blank. Let's draw a blank. Talking the Brooklyn Nets this morning. Still no Kyrie at practice due to his vaccination status, but Kevin Durant, he's not worried at all. Katie said yesterday, I'm envisioning Kyrie being a part of our team. Maybe I'm just naive, but that's just how I feel. But I think everybody here has that confidence in themselves and in our group that if we keep building, we can do something special. As Nick would say, then what are we doing here? All right, Broussard, Durant's comments on Kyrie are blank.
They are irrelevant. Irrelevant. I know they're great friends and all that, but look, while it is hard, if not impossible to predict what Kyrie Irving is going to do in any situation, one thing we do know is that no one, no doctor, no teammate, no coach, not the CDC, no one's going to convince Kyrie to do something he doesn't want to do. He is going to make his own decision. So as close as they are, Kevin Durant is basically just like the rest of us, hoping that Kyrie gets the vaccination. So his words in this case are irrelevant to me. Now, I spoke to a few people close to this situation yesterday, and I was told that Kyrie has, or had, maybe is the better word, kind of given indications and hints to the Nets that he's going to get vaccinated. And Kendrick Perkins actually reported yesterday, and I was told the same thing, that he actually had an appointment. Now, I don't know if the Nets set up an appointment or whatever for him to get vaccinated, and he didn't show up. So I don't know if that means he's still not going to get vaccinated or if he will, you know, who knows. But that is what has been out there. I don't know if it's true or not. Yes, all right.
You can literally walk into CVS.
I'm just
free
saying.
at every corner in America.
One person told me, I'm getting the indications from the Nets that they are going to, if Kyrie doesn't get vaccinated, they're going to try to go ahead and play him in the road games and see how it works. I don't think that's the plan for the entire season, but I think they would start that way. I think they would start that way. It was not definitive, but that's the indications I'm getting, that they would start that way and hope that he ultimately gets vaccinated. I'm fine with that if you start that way, but I can't see you doing that the whole season, and certainly not in the playoffs. So hopefully, if he doesn't get vaccinated before the playoffs or before the season, he'll at least do it midway through the season, if not earlier.
Yeah, try to get that appointment. I mean, my answer is honeymoon over, but like the fact that he had an appointment and didn't show up, like I get yelled at if I'm 5 minutes late, like picking my son up from hockey practice. The idea that he's going to lose $15 million if he doesn't get this vaccination, he's like, I missed it. Oops, $15 million? Oh, shoot, I didn't realize that was on the board. My answer is honeymoon over. The idea that Kevin Durant and Kyrie, they planned out this like beautiful partnership in the the hallway during the All-Star game, and we're gonna do this. Then Durant's hurt, and Kyrie doesn't show up, and now they play a handful of games together, Nick, and now he might not play at all. Now we're at the point where he's like, I envision him being part of this team. Like, this was supposed to be a super team that you crafted yourself. And what do we get? A handful of games? The fact that Durant has gone from I'm leaving Steph to I envision Kyrie being a part of this team, maybe I'm naive, is shocking to me.
Yeah, my answer is surreal, and I want to piggyback on what Wild said. This is really a remarkable quote about a player who's under contract on your team. I'm envisioning Kyrie being a part of our team, but maybe I'm being naive. He's literally on the team. You guys went there together. This quote makes more sense if it's a guy you want the Nets to trade for. But he's He's your wingman. And he's like, when I go to bed at night and lay my head on the pillow, I envision Kyrie being here. What is going on? Like, we have reached the part where this is almost parody. There is, and Kyrie, because, when he did the media availability, he's like, it's personal, it's personal, it's personal. So we don't get to know his galaxy brain rationale as to why this is something he won't do. But what we do know is he hasn't done it. And Broussard, I want to throw this to you because I think we have time here. It's good. Is there a rationale, a legitimate one, that ends with Kyrie getting the vaccine in 2 weeks? It's like, oh, you know what? I've now gotten the information. What is it? Tell me what it is. Let me hold on real quick before you.
Yeah, it's the same.
Before you explain it to me that where it's not that this whole thing was a look at me, I'm unique and interesting. Explain it to how if he ends up getting it right before the start of the season. How was it not that?
Because his back is against the wall, Nick. Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do. Just like Andrew Wiggins. I salute Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins was like, I still don't believe in this. I didn't want to do it. But you know what? It was either get the shot or not play basketball. Not to mention the money you'd lose. So I think it's that. That's a rational decision. Some people don't like paying taxes, but you know what? You got to do it. So I just think
during week 5, he's going to lay it out. He's going to pick it apart. Wilds will do the same.
He was on there last week.
Great television.
He might be again.
Great television.
How'd that work?
You never know.
You never know.
Jenna, I don't like the graphic.
Anyway, that's coming up.
I don't like the graphic.
I know. I would have you look at it, but I keep feeling like that's never gonna, our joke's never going to actually happen today. Hey, how do you not love this guy? How do you not love Giannis Antetokounmpo? He's literally the best. Yeah, he's good at basketball. But he's just such a charming guy. Like, he showed up for his first practice yesterday coming off that knee injury. And as expected, there were 30,000 reporters waiting to ask him 30,000 questions for probably 30,000 minutes. I had a bowl of popcorn, the likes of which you've never seen. It was like almost 2 servings. I was going to sit back and wait for Giannis to just give me the whole press conference. Giannis was like, let me stop you right there, guys. I'm going to answer all your questions in literally 35 seconds. I can name that tune in one soundbite. Pepper, our producer, roll that one soundbite.
Hello, Jim and Eric. I know you guys have a lot of questions. I'm not going to address them. I'm joking. But I practiced today. It was my first practice. It was good. The team looked good. I felt good. I got to get up to date with the guys. The 10 speeds ahead of me, but I feel good and things look really, really good for me now. I'm getting back healthy. I'm feeling good, so I'm excited. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
So just to recap, I feel good, thank you, and have a good day.
Sweet.
I love that guy. I love him so much.
Hey, Juan Soto went to the Dodgers game yesterday to support his former teammates. And look, he's on deck to get a $500 million contract. So if I was the Nationals, you know what I would do? Go right to the bank and get it in cash and give it to him. Because you know a guy is a good teammate when he supports not only